Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with E. Yes, the one and only E. Hey y'all, I hope y'all are feeling amazing, doing amazing, and just being amazing overall. And if not, it's okay. It's all right, my friend. Bad times don't last forever. After every storm, there is a rainbow, and you're getting very, very close to your rainbow each and every day. Okay? Hey y'all, hope y'all all are enjoying the new year so far. I hope you guys are breaking them New Year's resolutions down. I hope y'all are getting to what y'all need to get to, doing what needs to be done. Just overall, just doing what you gotta do. So as we prepare into the months to come, these days and weeks and things like that to come, you'll be set. I hope you all are doing the things that y'all said y'all was gonna do, making progress, doing things that you procrastinated on, and now it's like, hey, I'm finna do this and I'm finna do it like Brutus, okay? So before we get into it, as always, to the ones that are new to this, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for the ones that are not true to this, hey y'all, what's up, what's popping? As always, I thank you guys for taking the time out of y'all busy days to even sit back and listen to me or watch me, even if you watch me on the YouTube or listen to me on whatever app y'all listen to me on, either it's the podcast app, on my website, rrs.com, YouTube too, Spotify, Amazon Prime, all that. So as always, I start off by saying thank you all for taking the time out y'all day to even just listen to me, because like I said, we all have busy lives, and sometimes, it takes a lot out of a person just to sit down and want to listen to somebody else talk and talk and talk all the time about something that may or may not, they want to hear, but then they be like, okay, I want to hear this, I want to see what this is about. So thank you all, especially the new people that are here. Thank you so much, especially the OGs too. Thank you so much for being here with me within this journey as well. So before we get into it, like I said, we're still in January, so I will be sprunging upon topics with you guys that impacts with preparing us for the new year, as well as preparing us for things that we really don't talk about, but we need to really get a real clear understanding of, and understand why this is so important and why this impacts our life. So before we get into the vibe of the day, I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy hearing my voice. Whether you're on the go or you just relaxing, whatever the case may be, turn me up on your phones, iPads, laptops, speakers, AirPods, whatever you listening to me on, turn me up, because today's vibe of the day is always something special. Okay? So let's get into it. Today's vibe of the day is financial planning of the year. So today we're going to talk about money, finance, credit, debit, all that stuff. The reason why I want to talk about finance this year, because as we start off the new year, going back to the episode that I did impacting on preparing for the holidays. Once the holidays are over, we are back to our same routine or a new routine, but it also impacts with our finances. We spend money every day, we gain it every day, and it's like in ways on how can we just keep it going, and how can we find other sources of income, as well as, understanding financial freedom, how to get good credit and things like that. And as a person who is trying to get one more source of income, because right now I think I have I have a good source, but sometimes I feel like one, which is true, and everybody say to you, one source is not enough. You have to have at least two or three. And it's good to have multiple sources of income, because you never know when you need it. And you know the saying, like, keep this money up for a rainy day. So you never know when you need it. So for me, as a college student and also working and stuff, I'm going to need multiple sources of income, because I'm not in my career just yet. And hopefully with this, with things that people do with the podcast and stuff, they get sources of income too. So yeah, whatever you do in life, just make sure that it makes sense. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You know how they say sometimes, like, don't take the first offer, especially like within jobs and stuff. Don't take the first offer. Weigh your options out. So in this case, we will be buckling down on financial planning for the year ahead, whatever is impacting your personal life, whatever the case may be. Just preparing you guys for what's ahead when you get to the financial part in your life. So let's get into it. I know y'all probably looking like, why you got this little mic in your hand? I'm gonna tell y'all why I got this in my hand before I get started. I love setting up my mic, but I wanted to try something different. I wanted to go back to holding the mic in my hand sometimes. And this can go down. Y'all, I got this from Amazon. I didn't know that it was this small, because in the picture it looked a little big, 2 times bigger than this. But I said it's okay, because I like it like this, and I could put it has a stand with it, so I could put it down and stuff like this. So I might put it down. Also, y'all, I am a little bit under the weather, so if you see me with this cup sometimes, it's because, yeah, it's winter time where I'm at, Baltimore. Y'all, it was snowing from Monday and I think a little bit to Tuesday. So the day really, I don't think really nothing's going on. The kids and everybody went out of school for 2 days and they just went back Thursday. But that's okay though. I knew that was gonna happen. I always feel like they should wait till the next week. Like after, New Year's Day, let them come back that full first Monday, that first Monday of the year, and let them get themselves together. But it is what it is. So yeah, let's get into it. Ooh, that hit the spot. So, financial planning for the year here. Of course, I got to give it to y'all the definition. If you're new here, how I break down every vibe of the day is by definition, the 5 W's. I give a quote, but I also impact on some real scenarios as well as examples of how it depicts. So, like if you say what, such and such and such, I'll just break it down to y'all, and then I break it down to y'all in my point of view so y'all can see it within a clear understanding and picture it, because I know for me, with somebody telling a story or saying something, I have to imagine it as you're breaking it down. So like you tell me the example and everything, I'm like, okay, let me break this down and my understanding. And if I have to ask you 1 or 2, 3, 4 times, it's okay, because you're learning. It goes to show that you're learning and you want to understand what is going on. Okay, so let's get into it. So the definition of financial planning is the process of creating a roadmap to achieve your financial goals. It involves setting goals, assessing your current situations, developing a plan, and monitoring your progress. Financial planning is essential for creating a secure financial future and achieving financial peace of mind. So as you can hear, financial planning is the process, of creating a roadmap to help you achieve your financial goals and what you want to do. So such as when it comes to your spendings, how much you want to spend within a day or a week or a month. Your goal for savings within your savings, like how much do you want to save with per month or per year, however the case may be. Credit, as well as impacting how you want to live during your everyday situation, and monitoring everything as you go. Shout out to credit cards being able to have you see your credit score on their apps. I have discovered, and they have Fetcha, however y'all say Fetcho, and there's another one that you can see your credit score on. There's a lot of websites that help you build your credit back up and also help you see your credit. And then there are apps too. Shout out to apps that have those ways where it can help you save how much money. They also have other apps, like if you can't afford it right now or your check is not here right now, they help you, give you a loan and you got to pay it back. So it's a shout out to technology with things, because back years ago, it's probably when our parents were coming up, then their parents, stuff like that, people didn't trust the bank, so sometimes they had to stack their money up in the house. And sometimes, at one point in time, last year, I did that. Like every little loose dollars and change I left it in the house. I saved it in the house, put it in like a little container, and saved it in like a little jar, container, whatever, and saved that money for just in case. However, y'all, I spent that money on me and my siblings to go bowling. Hey, it was useful. It was, shoot, we was going out, so it was used. It was going to be used some way. And also speak about that, because also sometimes people break down their financial process, their financial spending by like, this is my spending money, this is my vacation money, this is my going out money, this is my money for a tuition, this is my money for a car, a house, whatever the case may be, even if it's in the bank or not. Just being able to put money to the side is very, very, very important, and very like, it's a routine that makes you be like, okay, this is I'm getting used to this. It's like, okay, you're real heavy on your finances, no matter how big or small the amount you put it in. As long as you keep putting that amount in and don't touch it. Speaking from a person that just spent a lot of money during Christmas, I did dip in my savings, but sometimes you have to dip in your savings, and when you make it back, it's like, okay, I'll put it right back. Because I had to learn when I first started out, y'all. When I started out, I had my first bank card, I believe, when I want to say 13. I was 13, I want to say. No, I was 14. I had my summer job, and they gave us a stipend of $500. And I started a bank account. And I had the $500 in there. So I put, like, I think $50 in there. So every time the money I didn't touch, then when my parents give me money, I just put it in the savings. And then, also, too, when you have certain cards, if you don't spend it that much, they're going to tell you, like, you need to do something, or we're going to cut your card off. Been there, done that. But now, when I had my first ever job, my first ever felt like a big girl job because I was making money on my own and being able to say, okay, this is my paycheck. I know what to do with it, what I want to do with it. I'm spending money, whatever the case may be. I was getting used to the habit of once my paycheck come, I still to this day write on a piece of paper, pen and pencil, do the spreadsheet of what I'm going to spend, what I'm not going to spend, and what I don't spend goes into my savings. And also now, since I have a credit card, I had a credit card since I think my sophomore year of college. Same thing. And as more and more that you pay your credit off to, guys, the more and more they're even able to give you more money on the credit card. However, I learned too, if you go over the certain amount, it can make your credit score go down. But if you stay below or around that credit limit, it adds the points. It makes your credit score go up. So we're going to dive into all that, but I just want to give y'all the scenario and also give you the definition of what is it for financial planning and why is it important for us as adults and also for children, also to educate our children on financial literacy and things like that, because I can't really recall, but then again, I can recall learning about credit and debit in elementary school, then going into middle school, and then when I was at the summer job, my program, they helped me learn about credit and debit, so I knew a little bit. But now, it's best to refresh the memories for us and also help the new generation coming up because they need it too. It's good to have cash in your pocket, but it's also good to have a credit card and a bank card is needed. Because sometimes certain places, like when you go out, say like you're going to an NBA game, they don't want no cash, they want straight cards. I went to my first ever NBA game, I think 3 years ago. On my little sister's birthday, I had cash, and they was like, "Man, we take cards." I was like, "Good thing I had cards." But now on the phones too, thank God that they also help with us financially because you could tap it. All phones have, the Samsung Pay, Apple Pay, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. It's no excuse. So let's get into it, y'all. So it says, who should focus on financial planning and how can it benefit different groups such as students, families, or entrepreneurs? So in this case, everyone can benefit from this straight off the bat. And I always add the who for every vibe because sometimes certain things might not impact everybody. Excuse me, y'all. Some things might not impact everyone. So, sometimes like certain scenarios that I try to impact everyone because like this is an educational and wellness vibe that we're doing. So certain times I try to have vibes that impact with everyone, but sometimes we might not, like such as like when men's health, women's health, that can only impact, that certain group. So y'all get the drift. But so everyone can impact from financially planning. It can help individuals set and achieve their goals and families plan for their future. And it's very important because like I said too, after Christmas, I know a lot of people spend a lot of money. And my mom and I was talking about, I was like, Mom, how much did you spend? She didn't want to tell me, but I know she spent pretty good penny than I did. And I told her, I was like, wow, it's a lot of money that we spent. But that's why as we enter the new year, it's important to plan on it because, like I said in previous episodes ago, when it comes to preparing for the holiday season, start planning within October to get the things done. Or if you have to do November, do what you have to do, but make sure you're tracking how much you spend, even if it's on a bank card or in cash. Even in cash, y'all, I break it down on a piece of paper from I wish I could show y'all how I do it. But like in school, these y'all do folded the paper in hot dog form and stuff. I break it down into 3 columns: cash, my bank card, and my credit card. What I'm going to spend, what I'm not going to spend, what's going here, what's going there. Just being able to map out your things, like I said, what the definition of financial planning is. Just being able to map out things as well as break it down how this goes and what you're going to do for you is very, very crucial, especially for people that have families, when it comes to like grocery lists, utilities, cleaning supplies, and toiletries, and clothing, and everything like that. So it's very important, I feel as though, to map your stuff out. If you like me, the old fashioned, like to sit and write it in pen and pencil, pen and paper, or pen and a pencil, or be a pen and a pencil, or paper and pencil, or pen and paper, however you want to do it, or on your phone, or whatever the case may be. Just be able to sit down and map out everything you want to do. Or if you're preparing to move out and things like that, see what's for you, what's not for you, especially for us college students. When it comes to us, we have to be very mindful what we spend because the number one thing that most of our money go to is food. and maybe even transportation. Ubers, Lyfts, paying for people to take you here or there, gas and things like that. And also, we got to keep in mind too, like we in college, so we deserve to have a good time. But sometimes, like, okay, you might gotta miss out on fun. Like me as a college student, I spend money on food, even though I don't stay on campus. In the morning, I give me something to eat. That's probably I try to spend between $10-$15. Sometimes even cap the commute to the university. So food, transportation, and trying to look good. So hair is it adds up. But that's why I say it's very important to have more one more source than one more sources of income. Because one is okay, but it ain't gonna help you all the way. Sometimes, you gotta live from paycheck to paycheck. And that's why you also have to make sure you got a savings or have another savings. Just have money on the side because you never know. Take it from me. It's okay. If you gotta not put it in the bank, if you gotta put it in the bank, do what you gotta do, but make sure that you know what that money is for. Shout out to also, I see on TikTok and Amazon that they have the books that help you with your financial planning. Organized like this money's for grocery, this money's for gas, this money's for utilities, this money's for my bills, or whatever bills I gotta pay. This one is for, my self-care. And I seen a video of this girl, she broke it down to how she do hers because she just moved out of her parents' house, and I think she just graduated out of college, and she just top into her career too. So y'all, it's people out here that really understands this. And I did not even know, I think when I was in my junior year in Morgan, when I started the program, there are social workers out here that even are financial social workers. So you got financial coach, financial teachers, professors, and you got social workers. I said I didn't even know that. But you live and you learn something new every day. Cause y'all probably like, financial social worker, what is that? Y'all, it's real. It's real. Social workers, we are like, it's a whole, like when people say it's social workers everywhere, I be like, everywhere? And I do my research and stuff, even the micro, meso, and all that stuff is real. Micro, meso, I always mess them up. Micro, meso, Marco. There you go. But yeah, it's all over. Even within people in the human health service world, they not only just help within those things, but they help with things that you really need help with, like your everyday living, spending, and things like that. So, financial planning can further assist entrepreneurs also into making sound investment decisions. So, I guess I call myself an entrepreneur because this is the podcast. Tax write-offs is very important. Tax season is coming upon us. And you know how they say, make sure you got all your receipts and stuff? Like when we say, show me the receipt. Show me the receipt. No, baby, you got to actually show these receipts when you go to people that do your taxes and stuff like that too, because that also help you. As well as if you're an entrepreneur, that LLC also impacts a lot because it's like, okay, you're legit and you're official. So having them tax write-offs as entrepreneurs, make sure you have every receipt and whatever else you need, make sure you prove it, because it's going to help you with your taxes. It also help you with planning and seeing how much your money goes, where's your money going. And also too, they do have business credit cards and stuff, Cash App, they have business a business account, things like that. So it's legit. Things out here is legit to help you, and it's the coaches and stuff that's here to help you that knows exactly what they're doing. So it can also help individuals plan for retirement and create an investment portfolio that best suits their needs. Preparing for retirement is a very big thing too, y'all. 401k is a very, very important thing. With every career or job or side hustle you do, please make sure that 401k is being brought up and it's helping you understand how much you're going to take out of your paycheck. So that goes to your future when it's time for you to retire. That's very important to you within doing your financial planning. Financial planning can also provide peace of mind and security, as well as helping individuals avoid costly mistakes. So by taking the time to create a financial plan, individuals can gain a better understanding of their current financial situation and make informed decisions about the future. They can also create an investment strategy that will help them reach their goals and provide them with financial security and stability. Having a financial plan can also help reduce stress and anxiety, as it gives individuals a sense of control over their finances. It can also help them prioritize their spending and creating an emergency fund. So, for instance, a financial plan can include setting up a budget, setting personal goals, and developing an investment portfolio. A financial plan can assist individuals in tracking their process, making informal decisions about their investments. Overall, financial planning can be a good tool for individuals to effectively manage their finances and reduce their financial stress. Point blank, period. So this whole part of the scenario, guys, was just talking about who should focus on financial planning. Everyone should, even from people in high school that want to work too. It's good to start off while you can. I think you could start working here. I think in my city, I think 15. I think in my state, also in my city, I think they do 15 in 9 months. And in the state, I think it's also 15 in 9 months for Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think 15 in 9 months to 16. That's when you start working a job. But they also, the school will have to give you, I forgot what that log was called, to budget your hours to make sure, you're not going over the hour, because they can only work for 4 hours and they cannot go over any more hours, no matter how old they are. They still in school, they cannot go over certain hours. Like if they 18, yeah, the job be like, okay, they can work a whole 6-8 hour shift. Now you got to give them 4 because they still go to school and you don't want, the work and education to interfere. Okay. Now if you're in college, they don't care. Poop the dumb stuff. They gonna be like, all right, you will work these 6 hours, you're gonna break it down. You're an adult. So, but everyone can benefit from focusing on financial planning and how can it impact them in many ways. As you just heard, financial planning is very key within our lives because it helps us, even while we're young, start preparing for retirement, or the older adults that's also preparing for retirement, preparing for what's to come, like budgeting things out or just recovering from the holiday season. I hope you guys also had an amazing holiday season again. And just being able to understand why it's important to financially plan, no matter how big or small the area is. Just being able to have that plan, like, look, this money goes to this money goes to that. It makes sense. But then families, it totally makes sense. Individuals, yes, and also as entrepreneurs, anybody, every day we touch the money and stuff like that, or we lose it or whatever. It's important to understand how and why this money is going where it's going, and why do we need these plans, just in case anything has to happen, as well as saving money for a rainy day. It's key. So what are the key components of an effective financial planning? That includes like budgeting, savings, and investing. Now, I'm not real big on the investing world because I don't understand, but I'm willing to. My little brother, he goes to school for cybersecurity, and he is in the process of doing investing. I don't know much about it. My best friend has told me about it. He was into investing too. So I'm slowly learning, but I'm not really into it. But it's best to get into it because that's where things are like really popping off. Like I'll say during the pandemic, investing was very big around the time because you never know who was doing what, like Bitcoin and things like that. Money was really making the world go around. That's on like real around. The people was winning everything. But now we got FanDuel and stuff. So that also helps. Whatever you do, sometimes we got to lose money to gain it, or we gain money and we lose it, but it's always going to come back. So other key components of effectively financial plans include setting financial goals, tracking expenses, creating a safety net, and preparing for unexpected life events. Now, unexpected life events are the things that we cannot control. Like, say if your car break down. God forbid it don't. Knock on wood. What if you ain't got no money? It's a good thing to have. Like back in the day, they would say a credit card was for emergencies only. Something like that is very crucial. That's a prime example. Like if anything is to happen, you ain't got no cash, if something break down with your car, your house and stuff, having a credit card that you don't use most of the time and you pay it off on time, and if you need it within that time, use it. Because sometimes it's needed. Like, y'all, I watch 90s series, sitcoms, stuff like that. Like, Moesha was a prime example of when credit cards are only used when in emergencies. When she had something had happened to her car, that credit card was in the clutch. Or, like, sometimes people even say, put money in a car. However, now, this day and age, y'all, I'm from the city. I'm from Baltimore City. You better be careful what you do and what you leave in your car. Just going to tell you that right now. I know y'all probably like, why you keep saying Baltimore City? I thought Baltimore was a whole. Y'all, I got Baltimore County and Baltimore City. I'm from Baltimore, where it's real, but it's stuff. It's legit. Like, you gotta be careful too. Back in the day, certain stuff could go, but now it's like you gotta really be on your P's and Q's and save what you can save in the car and what you cannot. Okay. So unexpected plans, like unexpected life events. Like for me, y'all, I went to the dentist. I think I went to the dentist 5 times last year that just passed. From from October up to December. I'm so glad I had a savings account because that was an unexpected event in my life that I did not know that I had to kick a lot of money out on. Mind y'all, I don't know if I think I probably told y'all I went to the dentist to get a root canal, but if not, I'm gonna tell y'all. I went to the dentist to get a root canal because one of my teeth on the left side was aching. Mind y'all, I'm real big on self-care and stuff. And at times, things happen. And this was unexpected. Very unexpected, y'all. And I was like, one day, I was laying down. I think I was getting prepared to go to school. The next day, I woke up. My daggone face it wasn't big, but it was hurting, throbbing. Long story short, I went to the dentist in my house. They was like, okay, we got to take you a specialist. Oh, excuse me, we gotta give you a form to be a specialist. And I was like, oh, this gotta be bad. Because once you see a specialist, baby, you want to kick some money out. And the dentist I went to, I kicked some money out, y'all. I think I probably kicked over down there probably like 2,000. Or probably like 1,600 or something. I want to say between $1,600 and 2,000. Because it's serious. Like, it's very serious. Like, having unexpected life events where you have to dip into savings and, y'all, it was killing me because it was around holiday time. But I was like, bro, do I want to walk around in pain and it get real bad? And then, when you have a bad tooth, it's going to make your breath stink. I don't like that. And I like to talk. I don't want nobody to be like, dang, her breath stinks. So I was like, look, I'm going to get this done. And I got it done. And now, like, no pain. I'm walking on sunshine. But that's a prime example of unexpected things, as well as the one I use for the breaking down your car breaking down and things like that. So having money for unexpected things, or just money just because of anything that's happen, rainy days, is crucial to have, and make sure y'all have it. So additionally, it is important to review the plan regularly and adjust it as needed. So for example, y'all, when I get paid, I make sure that I look at what I got in the savings, the credit card, if I got to pay anything off the credit card, things like that. Sometimes you got to save this much and don't touch this much. Because sometimes, the saying, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Y'all had to also understand, like, sometimes you got to cheat yourself because if it's bills, first of the month, got to pay your rent, your mortgage, or whatever and stuff. You're going to have to cheat yourself out. You're going to cheat you out. But like in the middle of the month towards the end, okay, cool, treat yourself. But you gotta have to make sure you got them plans in order. And if you gotta adjust it. Like me, I had to adjust a few things because subscriptions like Disney Plus and Hulu and Netflix and stuff gone up, y'all. I got Prime with Disney Plus, and it was $14.99. Baby, that thing went up to $15.99. I was like, golly. And I have like plenty of subscriptions, so I'm like, okay, it's after Christmas. If it's after the holidays, Christmas, whatever, Kwanzaa and everything like that, if y'all didn't buy yourself nothing for Christmas, it's okay. Because what I did? It took me a minute to give me something for Christmas. Like, I think I finally know what I want for myself. But I'm going to wait to get it. Because I'm cheating myself because I got to pay some bills. But anyway, sometimes you got to adjust things. Sometimes you got to be like, okay, I got to put some more money in this savings. I got to stop spending all this money on this credit card. And I got to stop spending or spend more on my card. Because sometimes even with the cards, they give you deals. Like Wells Fargo, like if you go to this place and you spend this much percent, they give you this, they give you cash back. So they give you a credit card with Discovery. PNC, even telephone companies, T-Mobile, y'all got T-Mobile. They got this thing where like Tuesdays, like every Tuesday, like T-Mobile Tuesdays, you go to this place, they get you this for free, and y'all, you gotta check it out because it helps you with your finance, and it's very important because spending money like that and you don't have to, and you can save, it's needed. Like, shout out to the coupon queens. My mama is one of them. It's important to find. Sometimes you gotta think smart and logical on things because, like, shoot, you never know when you need it. You never know when you need it. It is also important to seek advice from a financial advisor or professional to ensure the plan is tallied to the individual's needs and goals. Regularly reviewing a financial plan is crucial to ensure that it remains in line with the individual's evolving goals and circumstances. Life changes such as job transportation, family growth, or economic shift can impact on financial priorities and requesting arrange adjustments to the plan. So your financial plan, like I said, you got to make some adjustments sometimes, impacting even your career and also your personal life with your family or yourself, and then financially within the professional side, like if you quit your job or job cut hours or you get a new job, sometimes you gotta take a pay cut, whatever the case may be. That's where the adjusting comes in the most. Economics, y'all. When I was in college, I never knew why social work had to know about economics. But when I understood, when I failed the first time and had to take it again the second time, and I sat there and studied everything I could, I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. Financial. Not only do you need it in your personal life, but you need it in your financial life. Okay, sometimes you be like, wow, I gotta learn this. Why this is important? And you do it again, and you do it and teach yourself. It's like, okay, I see why, and I'm not gonna take it for granted again. So, by assessing their finance, by regularly assessing and rotating your financial plans and priorities requires adjusting to the plans. By rotatingly assessing their financial plans, individuals can make timely updates. There we go. That helps them to stay on track and keep them organized within their financial strategies for the best possible outcome. Regular reviews also provides an opportunity to identify prioritizing areas of improvement or areas where additional resources may be needed. So that's what it comes with the budgeting and the savings and investing. Like you want to invest, but sometimes you gotta not invest this much. Savings, you gotta put some more in there, and budgeting on like your everyday expenses, like I said. Okay. So this can help individuals make informed decisions and plan a better future. For instance, reviewing financial goals and investments can assist individuals adjusting their profit when needed. In addition, it can help them identify additional sources of cash flow to reach their goals. Therefore, regular reviews are essential for individuals' long-term success, impacting with budgeting, savings, and investing. All in all, regular reviews are essential to ensure individuals' long-term success is how they want it. Because I'm saying academic goals. Everybody's financial plan is not the same. Like my financial plan might not be the same as yours. Your friends' financial plans might be the same. Your financial plans might not be the same as mine. And the list goes on and on. It happens. We're human. That's why it's important for us to know what it's about. You know how we say we like money, but we understand why our money goes this place and why we got to save it and why we have to do what we got to do when it comes to our finances. Okay. So when should you start planning for the year ahead, and how often should you review and adjust your plans? So, like I said, we're still in the process of a new year. Like we're only in the second year of November, so it's technically still a new year. I say until like March. I want to say until around the end of March or April, we should have something going on, like some motion really popping. The first 3 months, January, February, March. Get yourself together, get your feet wet and everything. And once April, May, and June come, baby, you should be already in something. And it's okay, because sometimes we got to take our time. We got to stop this real quick to get this out the way. And it was okay. But the first 3 months, you get a pass because you're getting yourself together. You're getting everything, you're getting the ball rolling. You say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm not going to do. I do this, got to do that. Whatever you got to do. So, starting to plan for the year ahead early allows individuals to set clear goals and establish a roadmap to achieving them, minimizing last-minute pressure and stress. Like I said, this is very important. And I'm glad I'm talking about finance because I don't really think I talked about money that much on here. I probably did never really digged into it like this. When the new year comes, that's why it's important, when we say our New Year's resolutions, and sometimes we like, okay, we're going to say this, we're going to say that. Map out everything. Like I just said, having that time to write it out or do it on the app or do it on a book or whatever. Map out what you want as you prepare for the year, and then you limit and sometimes you gotta limit yourself on things like, okay, you be like, all right, this money, I'm gonna use this for this. This money's only for that. I'm not gonna touch this for this. Or by May, I should have $3,000 in the bank. By June, I should be able to afford this so I can go on this trip or buy this house, whatever the case may be. Just being able to make logical goals for your financial planning that makes sense will help you so you won't be in debt or anything. So starting right away within a new year is very important because it helps you prepare for what's to come, and as well as you know what you're gonna make, what are you gonna put this money for, and what you're not gonna do. So starting out the year with planning, your financial planning with what's this and what's that is key. So you don't be stressed out and have any pressure when it's the year start rolling like how it did last year. So by beginning the planning process early, individuals has a more time to explore different strategies, access potential risks, and make informed decisions. This practice approach enables them to take the advantage of opportunities as they arise and adjust their plans to accomplish any changes in their financial situation throughout the year. The proactive approach also allows them, meaning you guys, to maximize their priorities for success and reach their goals. So, for example, starting the plan process early allows individuals to create a budget that takes into account their current incoming and expenses as well as their future goals. So by being proactive, individuals can also take advantages of potential tax break and other financial opportunities that could help them reach their goals. So overall, proactive planning and budgeting can be a powerful tool to help individuals reach their goals and achieve their financial success. Plain and simple, everything I just got down to the nitty-gritty of explained in there. Like, when should you start? You should start right away within a new year, so it can help you as the year goes on know what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. So when can you find reliable resources and tools to support your financial planning journey? So you have in person and you also have online. Online for most people it really works because you can type up your information and stuff on legit websites that helps you break it down. Or you could go to a person like a specialist, like I said, a social worker, financial social worker, financial coach, the bank, whatever the case may be, or accounting and things like that. So, reliable online resources for financial planning includes websites like I had mentioned, like the websites that help you with your credit score or help you map out what to save, what not to do, what's for utility, break it down your budget, break it down your savings, as well as if you're an investor, helping you understand and break down to you where your investments is going, which offers comprehensive guidance to invest in personal finances. So additionally, platforms such as, I never heard of this, but it's called Nerd Wallet, and The Balance provides tools and articles to help individuals make informal investment decisions. For personalized advice, individuals can also explore in services like Mint or You Need a Budget, which is YNAB, which offers budgeting tools and budget tracking features, as well as in-person assistance. Because sometimes people want in-person assistance. In-person financial advisors can provide tailored guides, can provide guidance and strategies based on individuals' unique economic situations. So meeting face-to-face allows a more in-depth discussion for people of a goal and considers ensuring individual support. So financial advisors often acknowledge and prioritize insights that can be crucial in navigating complex financial landscapes. So they can help individuals develop the comprehensive strategies that aligns with their long-term goals, such as retirement planning or investment management. Additionally, advisors can provide ongoing support and adjustments to plan as life circumstances changes, ensures clients remain on track to achieve their financial objectives. So, for example, a financial advisor may offer advice on when to start saving for retirement, how much to save, and why to manage investments to the maximum returns. Furthermore, a financial advisor can also help clients identify their potential risks to their financial goals and provide advice on how to address them. Therefore, having a financial advisor can be invaluable resources helping to ensure clients to stay on track and to reach their goals. Y'all, it was really a mouthful. And it really was a mouthful to the point where I couldn't stop. But it makes sense. Like, you have people in person, you have online tools, and you have books and stuff that you can read and articles online that you can read that can help you understand and help you guide you within your your financial plan, and making it help you understand these realistic goals to make, and also helping you within a journey overall for the good and the bad. So lastly, we're going to talk about why is it essential to set financial goals and what impacts can properly planning have on the future. So everything that I've said, it don't not only impacts just, certain groups, but it impacts all of us. So when it comes to individuals, it comes from college students, families, like the families. So it comes from college students, students that are in high school also, families such as who take care of the household, entrepreneurs, anybody. It impacts all of us really. So when it says individuals, that means everyone is impacted by this. Everyone is impacted with financial planning in some shape or form, because it's all about college students, high school students that's working, parents, two household parents, single parents, entrepreneurs. It impacts personal and professional. It don't matter who you are, what you do, this impacts you all the way. Financial planning is key to everything in our life, so we can know what's going on and why we doing what we doing, where the money coming from, etc., etc. So setting clear financial goals can provide direction and motivation, enabling individuals to make information decisions about saving, spending, and investing. So proper financial planning helps in creating a roadmap to achieve these goals, ensuring that resources are allowed are I don't want to say allowed, but it's wisely and appropriate. So it's wise and appropriate. Like, you understand why is this not, so what you think wasn't making sense, now it makes sense. And why is it clicking? And that roadmap is very important. So I know you probably heard roadmap multiple times, keep coming and coming, but it's important. So by having a well structured plan, individuals can reduce financial stress, prepare for unexpected expenses, and build wealth over time, ultimately securing a more stable and prosperous future. So that's very important because, like I said at the beginning, like, we all have to do money management. Money management is very important. We learned that in school. I went to a trade school, so they had broken down where you took accounting, they teach you that, business, they teach you that, even in law too, because they also have lawyers that deal with financial aid. Hello. And that's called like civil law, because it's dealing with, landlords that may try to do some little rinky-dinky stuff to you and stuff like that. So that's where the people come in and help you as well. So by having to well-structured plan, individuals can reduce the financial stress and prepare for the unexpected, by building that wealth over time and having a secure and more stable future for you. This is important for everyone. Like I said, this is for all of us, no matter if you're a student, homeowner, whatever you're doing, or whatever you are, this impacts all of us. So this is important for everyone, regardless of their age or income level. Having financial goals and planning accordingly can help anyone achieve financial security and stability. It is important to start planning early and to regularly review and adjust the plans as needed, like we said in the beginning. It is also beneficial to seek help from a financial advisor or other professionals to ensure the plan is tailored to individuals, to their specific needs. Financial planning can help individuals save money for their future, as well as planning for unexpected expenses. It can also help individuals manage their debt, invest wisely, and create a budget. That comes with the savings as well as knowing what to save. Even introducing financial planning copes to children in high school can prepare them for real-world financial responsibilities, like I said in the beginning. By learning about budgeting, saving, and investment early on, by them learning about budgeting, saving, and investing early, They can gain a valuable skill that will benefit them as they transfer into their adulthood. This can help them to make financial decisions that will lead them to a better outcome in the future. Financial planning can also help them avoid making mistakes that could cost them in the long run. For young adults, starting financial planning early can set the foundation for long term economic stability and success. By having that healthy habits and following informal directions can build a solid economic and soul future while navigating life changes and opportunities. For older adults, financial planning is crucial for ensuring a secure retirement and managing healthcare costs. Like I mentioned about dental, that's one that's right at the top, as well as Medicaid and Medicare. I lost where I was at though. Okay. So it can also help them maintain their standards of living and providing peace of mind by addressing estate plans and potentially long-term care that they may need. Financial planning is like a roadmap, providing directions and guidance to help you reach your destination and your destiny. With proper planning, you can reach your destiny and adapt potential pitfalls along the way. Financial planning is not just important for older adults, it is important for everyone because it benefits us all. Regardless of age, I don't care how old you are, regardless of the age or increase or income level that may increase or decrease, by setting financial goals and creating a plan, individuals can effectively manage their money, prepare for emergencies, and work towards achieving their life desires and ambitions and whatever else you want to do. So, y'all, that's it for today. I know that was a mouthful. For me, it really was a mouthful, and I really felt comfortable but not as comfortable within this vibe. Not because of the information I gave y'all, but because of how I feel. I'm stumbling upon words. Like I said, it's raw and uncut, so it happens. I'm sick, and it's making me a little bit mad because, like, I just don't feel prepared. So I'm so sorry. Bear with me. I'm glad they do have a script for y'all to read, just in case if y'all don't want to figure it out. The script is right there. But overall, guys, as we plan for this year, preparing for our financial life is very important. Preparing for that part in our journey in our life, whatever you want to consider it, chapter, things like that. Financial planning is very crucial and very important for us because we spend money almost every day and we lose it, we gain it, and so forth and so forth. And that's why it's important for us to stay organized and to stay grounded and to also ask for help when needed, because no matter how big or small it is, and like in school they tell you no question is a dumb question. If you have any questions or concerns, reach out to the people that you may know or look online, just look up things on how can I navigate this, read this, or if you have to be a person that, if you like to teach yourself, do it. If you like to go to someone in person, do it. If you like to go online, and whatever you got to do, the resources are here. Just being able to sit down, help somebody help you understand what's going on is a plus. And also just reading and learning skills every day that can help you for your financial planning. I'm learning as I go with you guys because I learned a few things also. And this year I'm very, 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 very heavy on a dollar. Very heavy on my dollar. Gotta make sure my dollars is going somewhere that makes sense. Because sometimes you like, okay, we have those moments in our life where we like, all right, I got this money. I'm gonna spend it because I got it. Save it. You never know what's gonna happen, my friend. I was about to say y'all don't never what happen. You will. I was about to say you'll never know what happened, my sis. But I would say my friend, because I'm like, my sis. It's bros on here too. My bro, my sis, my friend, whatever y'all want me to call y'all. Just be prepared and be cautious of what's to come within our financial stability and standards and things like that, because you never know what happens. Take it from me. I did not know I had to kick out all that money for dental, but hey, I had to. It's like, do I want to get better, or do I want to keep dealing with this pain, and then it turns into my breath thinking, So you got to be prepared and also know what you can take and what you can't take. What you gonna put in there to take. Not gonna touch it. What you can handle, what you not can handle. Like if somebody give you a lot of money, like somebody give me $1 billion right now, I probably back my mind like, yeah, I'm gonna spend this money till it's gone. But it's like, bro, why not stack it? It sounds like it stack up some more, you know? So, as always, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed today's Bible today. It was very educational and a mouthful. I'm so sorry that I feel that I'm so sick and I feel so out of it. And I know y'all probably like, if y'all see me now, this light is killing me. So if you see me close my eyes, y'all, it's the light. I'm so sorry. And I try to come on here to make myself look a little, pleasant and delightful for y'all. That's why I thugged it out. I had my cup. It's almost gone. So we got something. We got something done. I was not gonna let y'all. I was not going to leave y'all hanging. I was not gonna let y'all be like, so no vibe today. But as always, I thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy day to hear from me. As always, please love on yourself and others. Please give respect, because respect don't cost nothing. Good vibes only. And before we leave out, let me give y'all the quote of the day impacting today's vibe of the day. As Benjamin Franklin famously said, by failing to prepare, you are failing to fall. This highlights the importance of taking proactive steps in financial planning to secure a stable and prosperous future. Okay? So like I just said, as always, I thank you guys for everything. Please be safe out here. Love on one another. Do for you. But also remember that bad times don't last forever. After every storm, there is a rainbow. And my friend, you're getting closer and closer to your rainbow every single day. Okay? You guys will hear from me next Wednesday. And I wish y'all all nothing but the best. Be safe and live it up. And give yourself a round of applause. Do what you want to do. And be safe. I'm going to keep saying be safe, be safe, be safe. And yeah. Bye, guys.